Hey, good morning, everyone.
Morning.
So our trip is coming to an end. Today we leave Catalina Island, and as you can tell, it's a gorgeous day behind us. Just amazing. You can see all the way out to the coastline. Skies are clear. I mean, Kristen mentioned almost walking up to that Buena Vista Point again just to go see what it looks like. I mean, it's just an awesome day. So that way we get a clear view. We have a couple surprise spots that we're going to swing by on the way home, pick up some stuff from Michael, Zaki, and our babysitters.
And we're all set for June.
Yes, everything's booked. We look pretty good for June. We feel pretty good about where we're at for the wedding this summer. There's one ferry coming into the docks, and then there's another one taking off the other way. Chris and I decided for lunch we're going to go over to Antonio's Pizza. After talking to Mark, he said Antonio's is probably the longest standing mom and pop owned place on the island, so we definitely want to give that a shot, and we just felt like pizza. Saw the pepperoni pizza sign last night, thought that sounded good. The menu has options for everything. Pretty deep menu, but we're gonna try a white veggie pizza. A beautiful day out. The sun was beating down on my eyes a second ago, but the clouds covered it up, and now it's just amazing. The dock and the casino. There was somebody out there parasailing earlier. I think I'm gonna try and convince Andy and Trevor to go snorkeling or scuba diving with me the day after the wedding on that Friday. Maybe try and get out and do something on the water. What looked good to you on the menu? What was the appetizer you were ordering?
Cajun onion strings with ranch dip.
Oof.
Or hot garlic bread with a hot tomato chili garlic sauce.
Speaking my language. My mouth's watering now. Pizza came and it looks fantastic. I wonder how many slices Chris is going to take out, because everything on the menu right now looks good to her. She's so hungry. That looked like a really good idea, having the tip jar set up for who tips better, men or women. It just, like, you see that and you automatically want to start filling it up with stuff just to make one side or the other look better. But as you can see, women obviously tip better, I guess. So what flavor ice cream did you get from Scoops?
Raspberry rose petal. It's delicious. Ooh. Homemade ice cream.
Sounds extravagant.
Good.
Tastes like roses?
A little bit of rose infusion.
Is it like an ice cream or more like a sorbet?
Ice cream. It's creamy.
They had a lot of interesting names. I caught some of them when Chris was paying. Kind of reminds me of the ice cream shop we went over to in Berkeley over the last summer. A lot of fancy, extravagant flavors and mixtures. So Chris and I decided that we'd go back to the top of the hill, the Buena Vista Point, just to check it out one more time, and we finally made it up the hill. It's just right over there. Well, we're just peering out over the city of Avalon right now and looking at just how amazing it looks when the sun's out, clear skies. You can see some boats way off in the distance. So just above that casino is the other city. That's mostly just homes and apartments. And then below that in the water over there is where they have the beach cabana. And you can do a lot of things like paddleboard, scuba, snorkeling, kayaking. So Chris and I were standing right above this area yesterday, but we decided just not to come down. So we decided to look over it and just go out a little bit further, and then there's a bench right here.
I was being adventurous and I found the bench. Exploring.
So Chris was exploring, found this nice bench, and I mean it's just so peaceful. Oh, looks like somebody's about to parasail. Let me catch this. But this view, I mean, it overlooks the entire harbor, and it just feels a little bit more enclosed. From behind, no noises, just calm and peaceful. Yeah, that looks like a lot of fun. Krista, what are the chances I get you on one of those?
Not that adventurous. I found the bench.
Baby steps into our extreme sporting world. All right, so Krista with her eagle eyes just spotted something on the ground. We both think it's a worm, but if anybody thinks it's different.
No, look at it. It has eyes. Worms don't have eyes. Look, it has 2 eyes. I don't think that's a worm. I think it's a baby snake.
Okay. I think the rain yesterday brought out worms, and the worm died on the road.
Look, it has a... Ah! It has legs! That's not a worm. It has legs. It's a lizard. Look.
It's like a salamander? All right, flip it over again.
No, that was scary. Okay.
I missed it. Krista flipped it over and she freaked herself out.
You screamed too. We're in the middle of the road, by the way. I need a better stick. See the legs?
Oh, it is, and the eyes, you're right. It's like a salamander.
Aw. Alright, let's put him in the pet cemetery.
Alright, so since we're right by the pet cemetery, perfect spot to bury this pet salamander. What should we name it, you guys? Leave it down in the comments below.
Don't put him by the cat. Oh, is it still alive, Kyle? It's half dead.
Well, now you just killed it by dropping it.
No. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay.
Well, help him get to the grass.
Okay, you help me. It's somebody ran it over. It's bleeding. Oh. Okay.
Well, good eyes by Carissa, because I honestly thought that was a worm. But she spotted the eyes and then spotted the feet, which kind of creeps me out. But yeah, it was like some sort of baby salamander lizard. All right, so we're officially checked out of our hotel. Krista checked out earlier, but now we got our bags, all of our things. We're ready to head back to the dock. Krista's gonna swing by a gift shop and pick up something for the boys. Saw some cute little turtles that I think she might grab.
Michael has way too many shark tooth necklaces, so we'll get something different.
So swing by the gift shop and then down over to the ferry, head back to the land. So it's time to board the ferry. Chris and I are leaving the island, had a really good time. Feel pretty good about everything that we got done. Here's the boat we're going on. And then I meant to show you guys this when we arrived, but it was raining too hard for me to stop. But in the water right here, right there, this island is got a bunch of orange fish that are really good size too. Almost like, tropical fish. And they're all over by the coast where the rocks are. I mean, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There are at least 20 just sitting right here. Okay, well, everybody's getting on. I gotta go help Carissa wheel the suitcase onto the ferry. Just pulled up into the harbor. Took 65 minutes just like it did getting out there, but it felt a lot faster when you got nice wind, nice breeze, the sun on you, instead of being cooped up inside. So that was a fast hour that went by. But go find our car and start dealing with the LA traffic. Just pulled up into the parking garage in a city called Glendale. Chris and I are swinging by one of our favorite cupcake places called Sprinkles. Sprinkles is like maybe our favorite place to go and get cupcakes. It's a chain down in the Los Angeles area, so that's where most of their locations are, but there's one up by us. Well, when I say by us, it's about 2 hours away over by Stanford. So whenever we get a chance to come around here, we try and swing by and pick up some cupcakes. All right, you guys are not gonna believe this, but Carissa just spotted the Easter Bunny down here in Glendale. Michael, Zachy, the Easter Bunny's making his way back up to our house. Should be over there next week, I guess, huh? Yeah. Easter's next week.
Next Sunday.
Wow, next Sunday the Easter Bunny's gonna be over at our house, and look where he is right now. Carissa just saw him.
What's that?
Which ones do you have your eyes on?
Cinnamon sugar, lemon coconut.
Oh yeah, that one looks pretty good. I can tell you Michael's gonna like that sprinkle one.
Should we go for that one too? Yeah. Okay. I don't know.
And you got mini ones over there that are like Zachy size.
Banana dark chocolate.
Oh, banana dark chocolate.
We gotta make some decisions here.
Alright, so we got our cupcakes. You know, just spent a weekend in Catalina planning our wedding, and I think the hardest decision I made all weekend was deciding which 6 cupcakes we're going to get when every single flavor looked delicious. We left off some good ones: coconut, red velvet, coconut lemon, red velvet, a couple chocolate ones that I know Chris is going to wish she had.
No, I wish I got the coconut lemon, I do, but we already got one.
Yeah, this was definitely the toughest decision of the weekend that we had to deal with. Alright, well now we're heading back home to the boys. Alright, now the part of the trip that Chris and I have been waiting basically 2 days for, ever since we left the house. Getting to see the looks on our kids' faces when we get home. It's 11:30 at night, but I know they're still awake.
Hi, Mama.
Hi, baby.
Michael!
I think I missed you.
Hey, Gigi. Zachy! Oh!
No hugs for Dada. No, don't let him give you a hug. No, he has germs.
Hey, baby Mike.
No, Michael, do you guys want your gift today or tomorrow?
One today.
One.
I want mine.
Oh, Tubby, they forgot about to give me yours.
Hey, you guys, I got super sunburned today.
Something I spent my money on.
What is it though?
It's could be a paperweight.
It cost $6.99.
Mama was thinking about dipping into the cupcakes a little early, so she got herself a fork. Ooh.
Hey, don't.
Wow, those look delicious. So what are the flavors again that we got?
Chocolate,
Triple cinnamon.
vanilla,
Strawberry.
cinnamon,
Okay, you're all wrong, so listen closely. Triple cinnamon, strawberry, chocolate marshmallow, banana. But nice guess.
And then a mini sampler, and then Michael's got a sprinkle one in there.
What are you doing?
Eating it.
Yours is in there. These are for the babysitters.
How's it taste?
Good.
Amazing.
Hey, you were just showing.
Are you eating the snake's head?
Yeah.
Oh,
Bag it.
Tell them what we saw today.
Zachy!
Michael,
What?
we saw a dead something on the side of the road. And you hear that, Bobby? Home is where your mom is.
No, his name is that.
We haven't even been home a couple minutes and Zachy's fallen asleep in Chris's arms. Okay, we gotta brush your teeth, Mr. Gummy Worm Eater.
Happy, I love you too.
You are a sweet talker, Zachy. Well, it feels really good to be back. Chris and I noticed when we stopped to get in and out that the sun absolutely destroyed me. I think it was that hour boat ride. I don't know where it happened. It's a little hard to see right now. I'm sure tomorrow I'm going to look like a rose.
A rose?
Yeah.
How about it?
Oh my gosh, I can feel my face just burning everywhere. I think I'm going to have Carissa go steal some aloe vera plants, cut off a aloe vera plant leaf over at her parents' house. They've got this big aloe vera plant in the front yard, and that worked wonders last time, so I think I might send her on an errand. We got Nevaeh's party tomorrow, though. I know the boys are super excited about Nevaeh's birthday party. Hopefully we'll have a jumper without it raining this time. It seems like every single time we have a jumper, it's been raining this year. But with that being said, I think it's time to put the kids to bed. Zaki's already asleep. Kid is just... Good night, everyone.